Hey, what's up everybody, it's TJ here, and today I want to share my quick opinion on why I'm waiting to invest in the Prixis from Blackmagic. Incredible camera, but honestly, I'm slowly waiting and anticipating for a possible Prixis Pro. Full transparency, this is the camera that I shoot all of my gigs with now. So all of my client work is done on the Blackmagic 6K Pro. I own two of these and I actually invested in this probably about 2 years ago. Some main features that I really like about it is the large flip out screen on the back and also the built-in ND filters. They work wonders. And the last thing I really like about it is the ability to record directly to an SSD. I'm not gonna get into all of the technical aspects of this camera, but also shooting in RAW. So first off, let's take a trip down memory lane. Blackmagic released the Pocket Cinema 6K back in 2019. I thought it was a great camera, looked at the features, and I really just waited a little bit because I wasn't ready to switch over from Canon to Blackmagic. But just when I thought I found the perfect camera, Blackmagic released the Pocket Cinema 6K Pro. That was released in February 2021, which included features like built-in ND filters, not to mention the screen, which then turned into a flip out screen on the Pro that was fixed on the original Cinema 6K. And for me, those were all the features I needed to make the decision to switch over. In my opinion, the only thing that was missing from the 6K Pro is autofocus and the form factor. Potential for perfection. Now let's talk about the Prixis 6K. With all the specs and features that come with the Prixis, it seems like it has the potential to be a powerhouse of a camera. But imagine if Blackmagic decided to take it a step further and release a pro version of the Prixis 6K. I really believe that if they do that, it would be the perfect camera at this price point for filmmakers like me and probably you. My wish list for the Prixis 6K Pro. So what features would make the Prixis 6K Cinema Pro the ultimate shooting machine? Well, for starters, autofocus. Now I know a lot of cinema cameras don't have autofocus and it's not a big deal, and also the fact that we have LiDAR now, which is another added technical aspect that I honestly don't want to put on my camera, but having the option for autofocus would open up a world of different possibilities for a camera like this. Now I know that autofocus is actually listed as one of the features for compatible lenses, but I would love to see that actually in action. Having an autofocus feature for run and gun shooters who typically shoot as a one-man band is life-changing, honestly, and perfect for most scenarios that I end up shooting in anyway. For those who say cinema cameras don't need autofocus, I completely agree with you. But when you're shooting as a one-man band, sometimes there's scenarios where you would like to just have that option available to you. I can't count how many times I have the Blackmagic and I'm like, man, I just really want to just, you know, use a camera with autofocus right now for this shoot. I don't really want to have to manual focus this, or I don't have anyone to assist me to pull focus for me. Having an internal ND filter makes, you know, just making adjustments on the fly with your exposure just a breeze and simple to do. Not having to have extra attachments on the front of the lens, not taking too long to be able to switch from one exposure to the next while keeping all of your other settings the same. The key thing about adding these type of features is you can always turn them off if you don't need them. So in my opinion, it's best to have than to not have. So in conclusion, while the Blackmagic Prixis 6K is an amazing camera and has pretty much all the features that I would love to have, I don't think it's that big of a jump from what I already currently have in the 6K Pro. Granted, my 6K Pro does not have the ability to have all those different mounting points. It doesn't have the form factor that I would like to have in a cinema camera, but it does have the ND filters that the Prixis 6K does not. So with the Prixis 6K at the price point of like $3,000, it's an amazing camera and the best thing on the market in my opinion. Now if you add those other features like autofocus and built-in ND filters, I think it could put a lot of people out of the market. I don't know. I will be patiently waiting for the Prixis 6K Pro. I would like to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.